Good afternoon. It is Saturday, May 6th, 2023, and I made a colossal mistake this afternoon. Today is day 3 this week of my running, and I did not get up and go running this morning after I got up and got the dogs put out and fed like I had anticipated. I said, well, I'll just go this afternoon. It's not going to be too bad. And so it is now 4:52, and I just got done running 3 miles, and I feel like I'm about to die. I don't know because normally I run when it's really early in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning is when I'm up and running. I don't run in the afternoon. Sun's coming down on me. It's 80 degrees outside, so it doesn't feel horrible, but when you're moving and when the sun's just coming right down on you and there's no shade, and it still wasn't really that bad. I'm just not used to it yet. Jesus. Thought I was going to puke there for a little while, and I don't puke. So, anyway, today is Saturday, May 6th. I'm still doing mostly beef, bacon, butter, and eggs for May. But I cheated last night. And it wasn't because I just had these insatiable cravings that I just had to give into. I felt like it was going to happen sooner or later, so I might as well just go ahead and get it out of the way. And so I did last night. But my idea of cheating, I had a half of, those little Totino's pizzas that they're like rectangular, like you used to get in school back when school was awesome. It was one of those, and my wife ate one of those. Well, she only ate half of it. She's like, do you want any of this? I was like, you know what? I might as well. So I had half of a Totino's pizza last night. That was my cheat day. I'm not beating myself up over it. I'm not beating myself up over it all. I still feel great today. I think I was actually a little slimmer this morning than what I normally appear to be. I mean, it's just, I'm not worried about it at all. But anyway, ever since last Saturday night, so a week ago we went out and we had dinner to celebrate my father-in-law's 81st birthday. And I had shrimp and grits, which the grits is the cheat, and also drank a beer and a half. And so ever since that night, I've been a little bit more bloated than what I normally am, and it's kind of strange because, did a beer and a half do that to me for a week? And a beer and a half and grits plus whatever the seasoning was. Did that do that to me for a week? Gosh, I don't know if it did or not, but if it did, that's messed up. Like, I am not cool with that at all. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting, but I am super glad. Okay, for all you first timers out there, and I'm sure most people who have watched this video will be a first timer. Every year, to get into shape or to get into running shape, I do a workout program called Couch to 5K. It takes you from being on your couch to running a 5K in 9 weeks. Premise is, you start off mostly walking and doing a little bit of running here and there. You incrementally increase your running time, and by the end of 9 weeks, you get to the point where you're running not necessarily a 5K, but you're running 30 minutes at a time. This is the 5th or 6th year that I've done this. And for some reason, this year has been the hardest to do it, maybe in my life. Maybe it's because I'm 5 or 6 years older than what I was when I started doing it. I'm not really sure, but just the motivation to do it has not been there this year. But once I started it, every year, once I start it, I can't let it go. I've got to see it through. It's a mental thing, but it's been really, really hard this year. So I just wrapped up week 8. Today was the last workout of week 8. I've got one more week of working out. That's when I'm going to have to find the motivation to get up and do it on my own. When I'm doing it as part of the program and as part of the workout routine, I feel compelled. I feel, oh, well, if I don't get it done, and that's how I felt today. If I don't get out and get it done today, I've messed up the entire 9 weeks. The whole 9 weeks done. It's gone. It was all for nothing. So I got up and I went running this afternoon, and it turned out to be a horrible decision. But I do feel good that I got it done. What's going to be that motivation now? What's gonna make me get motivated and say, oh my God, if I don't get up and go running today, it's gonna ruin the whole week. And it's pretty sad that I need that kind of motivation, but I really do. I'm just that kind of person who, I am a procrastinator. I will put something off. I put it off this morning, I totally could have gone running this morning. It wasn't raining. It wasn't Arctic cold weather outside. I could have totally gone running this morning, and I didn't. I put it off because I wanted to sit on the couch and drink coffee instead. What's going to be my motivation going forward? And that's the struggle that I'm facing now. I've got one more week of this workout routine, and then what's it going to be? What's going to be my motivation? A lot of people would say, well, my motivation is living a long life and this and that and this and that, and that does motivate me. But that's not an urgency that I feel. It's not, if I don't do it, it's gonna ruin the week. I know that if I don't get up and run tomorrow, which I take Sundays off anyway, but I know that if I get up and don't run on Monday and I wait till Tuesday, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to hurt anything at all. What's the motivation? Where's that going to come from? What's going to get me up on Monday morning and say, okay, you got to do it or else. What's that motivation? Like I said, I've got one more week of this workout routine, and then it's done. Maybe I should look for another one to start. Maybe I should, set a goal or a challenge to myself. Maybe I should have somebody in my family, or I don't really have any friends. Maybe have somebody in my family set a challenge for me. Maybe one of my daughters. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's no urgency once I'm not doing that workout routine. So I don't really know where this is going to come from. And it started to worry me a couple of weeks ago when I had like 3 or 4 weeks left to go. I was like, what I'm going to do after this gets done. But it wasn't urgent then. Like, I've got 3 or 4 weeks to think about it. Well, now I've got 1 week to think about it. And I don't know. Whole thing's just dumb, and my brain is stupid, and I wish it worked like other people's does in some regards, but it doesn't. So anyway, that's something I'm just gonna have to figure out on my own. But man, it's been a great week. Oh my God, I've eaten so much bacon and eggs. I'm kind of on a bacon and egg kick right now. I get on these kicks, and I've just had so much bacon and eggs lately. It's just been like really, really nice. Giving me all kinds of energy. It's just been a fantastic week. I really wish I hadn't. No, I'm not gonna say that. It would have been ideal if I hadn't cheated last night and had that half of a little square pizza. But like I said, I'm not beating myself up over it. I'm not gonna kill myself over that. That didn't hurt me. If I let it spiral into today, into tomorrow, and if I let that, if I let myself cheat 3 days from now, that could get something snowballing. That could really, really get some stuff going. But I'm not going to do that. And that's a non-scale victory that I can claim right now. One cheat day a year ago would have been enough to snowball me into cheating for a week or a month, maybe 2 months, maybe an entire holiday season. So now I'm at the point where one cheat day is not going to hurt me at all. It's not going to make me, backslide into 2 months of eating like crap and gaining every bit of my way back in a week. It's just not. It's not going to do that. And so that's a huge non-scale victory that I've achieved. So I had a half a piece of pizza last night, and I'm not craving anything so far as carbs or sugar today. I haven't all day. I'm actually craving the burger patties and the eggs that I'm going to eat tonight. So, big whoop whoop for me. Anyway, so that's it. I'm going to quit rambling now. I am on my way home. See that right there? That's what I go for right there. When I go running, that's what I want. When I get done, I want to have a sweat necklace. This is a sweat necklace. That's what I want when I get done. And that's what I like to see. That makes me feel like I really did something. So anyway, okay, I'm out of here. It's Saturday, May 6th, 2023. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I hope everybody has a fantastic night. And be back soon.